This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this?
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all, just stop. Get real.
Welcome to DBL. We're actually going to start today with some sad news. I don't know if all of you have heard, but country music legend Toby Keith has died at the age of 62 following a battle with stomach cancer. Toby broke into the country music scene with his hit song, Should Have Been a Cowboy. He had 20 #1 hits, including this song, which you might recognize.
Red Solo Cup, you know it. I feel you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party.
Keith announced his stomach cancer diagnosis in the summer of 2022, and he talked about it recently in an interview. Let's take a look at that.
This is a roller coaster, and it takes a little while to get your brain wrapped around it, and then you get to a point where you just say, hey, this is what I do, and you can't let it define, your future.
So here to talk to us all about this and some other big health headlines, we have got our very own Dr. Coley. Thank you for being here, Doc.
Yes.
We need some explanations.
Yeah, so talk to us about stomach cancer specifically. Why is this cancer so dangerous if it's not caught early?
That's the entire problem with stomach cancer. I mean, it doesn't really present with symptoms in the early stages, because if you think about our stomach, it's a cavity. It's designed to hold things. So if you've got a tumor growing in there, you may not realize until that tumor is getting much bigger. And stomach cancer actually spreads faster than colon cancer and some other cancers. So by the time we pick it up, the horse is out of the barn, so to speak. And other countries, not the United States, but other countries actually that have higher incidences of stomach cancer, have started doing screening tests in the general population, whether that be endoscopies or x-rays. Scientists are working on trying to develop a blood test. Imagine how incredible that would be. But right now, we don't screen anyone. We only look at the high-risk people, and we wait for you to really have symptoms.
Okay, well, when you said endoscopy, I was kind of doing in my head, like that's when the camera goes down your...
Yep.
Because when I had my colonoscopy, it was much easier than I thought it was going to be. Just years of social, the doctor's going to... And when you get it done, I was like, that was what? It's almost nothing. So the idea that some of this can be prevented, get whatever Dr. Coley says to get done. That's all I'm saying. It's just like, as it was hitting, I was like, why don't we just screen for this more?
I'm so glad you said that, Al, because a lot of people will minimize their symptoms. And so people, especially over the age of 55, if they have chronic heartburn, they need an endoscopy. It's not just a let me pop a Tums and it's nothing. It's just the spicy food I ate at lunch. But you actually need to talk to a gastroenterologist about looking in there, because that could be an early sign.
Are there any causes that most people should look for or try to avoid?
One of the biggest causes, which is actually a treatable cause, is called H. pylori. It's a bacteria. Many of us can get it and causes chronic inflammation in the stomach that causes the stomach lining to change. And that's another, we can do that with a breath test.
Yeah, I've done that when I had stomach issues.
You've done it yourself?
Yeah, H. pylori test.
And it's easy. You give some antibiotics and you eradicate the organism, and it can get rid of the inflammation forever, but we have to look for it. There are other sort of toxins you can be exposed to, like alcohol is a big one, and cigarette smoke, because it goes directly into the lining of the stomach. But interestingly, even the types of foods that we eat can increase our risk for stomach cancer. So smoked foods like smoked fish, salted foods, pickled foods, processed foods, not a lot of fruits and vegetables, all of that can irritate the lining of the stomach as well.
When you get a headache, Doc, do you go through a Rolodex of things of what it could be? Because, you scare me sometimes.
When you sneeze, you need to...
I love smoked food.
Yeah, I know. As she said that list, I was like, that's Jeff, that's Jeff, that's Jeff, that's Jeff. I know.
Everything around here.
I know.
Microaggressions.
Empowerment, Jeff, not fear, right? We're talking about knowing the facts.
Can I eat an egg yolk or not?
Can I have egg? You can have 2 a week, actually.
Right.
2 a week.
Just like my alcohol intake.
There was another, right, and we stick to that, Jeff.
Yeah.
There was another big headline yesterday. This was huge. King Charles III was diagnosed with cancer that the palace said was found during a surgery for an enlarged prostate. It was a benign issue that they were looking for. They found something while looking. They're not saying, though, what type of cancer he has, but the king is now receiving treatment. Dr. Coley, what do we know? What types of cancer could it be? I know we're speculating.
Yeah, so the prostate surgery is putting a camera into the penis and actually rotor-rootering the prostate and sort of shrinking it down. But when you put a camera in there, you can think about the types of cancers you might detect. So urethral cancer, which is urethra, that's the tube that your pee comes out of. Bladder cancer, right? Because they specifically said that it's not prostate cancer. And you look at the urine itself, which could have blood in it, that could suggest kidney cancer. So again, speculating.
Testicular cancer as well? Is that part of that or no?
No, the testes are sort of external to the body. So that's usually you can feel a mass or feel a lump in there. But if something was found during the surgery, which we don't know if it was before, during, or after, but if it was during, it would probably be in the genitourinary tract, which is where the surgery is done, where they're sort of looking. And if they found, for example, a bladder tumor or something suspicious, they probably took a biopsy of it and then sent that off. And then they announced that it came back. Now, the good thing about finding something incidentally before he had symptoms from that particular thing is that generally the prognosis is better. They do better, right? Because you find it while it's just small and early before it's really sort of acted up.
It's sort of a gift in some ways that you do that.
I would say that, yes. And that's really the difference between survival for most cancers, especially solid cancers. Now, leukemia and lymphoma, liquid cancers are a little different because they're all over the body. But you can cure pretty much every cancer if you detect it early enough, because you can cut it out, chemo, radiation, and take care of it.
I think that simple message would do so much if more people just knew that. If you can cure it if you just look for it. I think people are scared to look, and by the time they find it,
it's true. It's true. Thank you for that information. Life-saving. DBL Nation, follow Dr. Coley on social media at Pyle Coley MD. Also, be sure to subscribe to her YouTube page, plus check out her podcast, Heart of Medicine, wherever you listen to your podcasts. You don't do enough. You know what I mean? Thank you, Dr. Coley. Coming up on DBL, we're talking with Law and Order organized crime star Danielle Monet Truitt. What's in store for the new season? And we've got sneak peek of this weekend's Super Bowl commercials. Are you more excited about these than the actual game? Yes.
I was shocked to find out that Toby Keith had passed. I didn't know he had been sick, and I'm in the morning meeting. I thought he was raising awareness for stomach cancer. So to find out that he passed, it's really a sad situation. I'm wishing the best for him and his family. Obviously, cancer is super scary. My family has been affected by it, as I'm sure all of yours has. My grandfather, prostate cancer. My father was diagnosed with prostate cancer. So it's something that I think about. It's probably something that either consciously or subconsciously motivated me to get a colonoscopy. And with that said, if you have a man in your life that you love, or you are a person with I think everybody needs to get a colonoscopy. Yes.
After a certain age.
Yes, but
Right, Dr. Coley?
just get one.
Everyone has to get a colonoscopy after a certain age. After 45.
Women
Everyone.
and men? Women and men?
Due for mine pretty soon.
Yes.
Same. Just kidding.
Ira.
The spring chicken, yes, but honestly, I would recommend everybody get one, because once you have your first colonoscopy and you see how relatively painless it is, you'll leave there and just knowing that you have a nice clean gut, or that maybe you don't. Maybe there's something that you need to get on top of. You'll feel better than finding out 4 years later and maybe having less options. So far, that's one of the best things I've done in the calendar year.
My grandpa, too. My grandpa actually was able to avoid prostate cancer completely, or from going much worse.
And they trick you, too. They go, tell me about DBL, as soon as they put the
German and Italian.
German.
What a feeling! I have Wi-Fi now. Can't stop streaming. Have some Winston Chow. I need home internet from T-Mobile. want to fulfill my life.
Okay, welcome back. That's Jason Momoa in his Flashdance-inspired Super Bowl ad for T-Mobile. This year, expect to see all your favorite stars pitching products during the big game, like in this ad for Uber Eats. Watch this.
Well, you know what they say, in order to remember something, you gotta forget something else. Make a little room.
And that's how I remember Uber Eats has coffee, by forgetting something else.
Have a seat.
A what?
Remember when you used to be a pepper lady?
Wasn't it the Cinnamon Sisters?
Basil babes?
Paprika Girls?
No, that's absurd.
Jen. Hey.
Hi.
Okay.
Have we met?
Did someone doodle on my face?
I think that's funny.
It took me a minute
Me too.
to figure out the pepper babe, but that was
Spice
hilarious.
Girls. The Spice Girls. He can't remember.
Really cool. I mean, who would have thought that we're doing the
Teasers.
excitement?
Oh, really? Oh, I can't wait.
I feel like this started with Bud Bowl. Do you remember when Budweiser started and people started talking about it, and now here we are.
Interesting. All right, Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg teamed up with Willie Nelson for this Bic lighter ad. Let's have a look.
Hey, Snoop, Martha, this Bic Easy Reach lighter is perfect for lighting bowls.
Of floating candles?
Well, right. Or a big fat, real fat
Torch wick?
It helps to keep my fingers away from the flame.
I know. That's my Bic Easy Reach lighter.
I only borrowed it, and it's great for hard-to-reach places, right?
Yeah, you pretty hard to reach since you borrowed my lighter, Willie.
I think I know what they mean, though.
Yeah, I think they're making allusions. Yes.
Illusion.
It just kind of shows you if you just stay in your lane. Willie Nelson has never changed.
Nope.
Snoop Dogg has never changed.
Nope.
And the culture came around to them and not the other way around.
You're totally right. All right, let's look at Tina Fey. She's using body doubles like Jane Krakowski and Glenn Close for Booking.com. They've been good lately. Let's take a look.
I hired body doubles to help me out.
Splurgy Tina loves a hotel near Rodeo Drive.
Oh, Tina.
Wild Tina booked a farm stay to ride this horse.
Glenn Close?
With millions of possibilities. You can book whoever you want to be.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And finally, Martin Lawrence and former NFL star Shannon Sharp, am I saying that, star in this ad for Oikos yogurt. Have a look. Rolls off the tongue.
You're right. Came in too hot.
Told you I was right.
Should we call a tow truck?
A tow truck? Man, you built like a tow truck. Just go get it.
Yeah. Hold my oikos. Those are show muscles.
I'll show you muscles.
Buy me new pants, show muscles. Take your oikos, little man.
That was funny, right?
That's great.
That was funny.
The ascendance of Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Who saw this coming?
He's been on TV for the last 20 years.
I know, but a lot of people have.
Yeah. A Super Bowl
doing
commercial.
a Super Bowl ad?
Yeah.
I mean, you would have thought that'd been Gronk. I'm not saying he's not going to be in one, but like he's kind of jumped a bunch of people.
Shannon Sharp is a really great example of knowing when to leave and to start your next chapter. Because if you can get that timing right, everything opens up for you.
He was a football player, now commentator. Was
Right.
that correct? Sharp move. Sharp move.
I liked it. Welcome back, girl.
Thanks.
Yes.
A sad pity clap. Coming up on DBL, Law & Order organized crime star Danielle Monet Truitt is giving us all the deets on the new season. That's coming up next.
Welcome back. The Law & Order universe has kept us all on the edge of our seats for more than 20 years. Earlier, we talked to organized crime boss lady Danielle Monet Truitt, and she shared all of the juicy details on the new season. Take a look.
So you're proposing that we blow up both of our operations?
No, I'm proposing that it's our job to protect the lives of innocent civilians that could get gunned down in the crossfire.
We love her, Danielle Monet Truitt. Welcome to DBL.
Yes. Hey, Danielle. So, Law & Order Organized Crime just entered its 4th season. Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, girl. So, what can fans expect?
So our show in the Law & Order universe is like the action show. You know what I mean? You can expect some really great storylines with the characters personally, like our personal lives. When you see us in the first episode, we're coming back from having lost Detective Whalen at the end of season 3. So we're all mourning his death and trying our best to cope with it. And some of us are coping in better ways than others. So there's some messy relationship stuff that happens. Stabler has a brother, which none of us knew about, out of the blue coming into his life. So that should be very interesting. Belle has like a frenemy, you know, in the department that she bumps heads with. Jet and Reyes have some interesting things going on. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't, you know, seen the show yet, but you can catch up on Peacock.
Now, I have to ask you a personal question. Were you a fan of the franchise before you became part of the cast?
You know, I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I did not watch Law & Order like that. Like, I would watch it every blue moon when it would come on USA or something. So I would see it, you know, I would see it here and there. I definitely knew who Benson and Stabler were, but it was, you know, I just wasn't a huge watcher like that. But when I found out I got the job, I was like, this is amazing. Everybody knows Law & Order. It's been around forever.
Yes.
I love it. That's so real. Okay, we got to talk about your co-star, Christopher Maloney, because he is a Law & Order vet. But in organized crime, you're the boss, and we love that. So what is it like bossing him and everyone else around?
Oh my God, it's so fun. As soon as I met him, he was like so chill, so warm, and was excited to work with me, which I was like, wow, this is so cool. And like, but I was still kind of like timid around him. You know, it takes me a while to like open up to see my true personality. And now in season 4, I'm like Danielle to a T, and he just shakes his head. He's like, you are not the boss when the camera's off.
So what do you and the cast do to make the filming a little bit easier when times get tough? Do you guys have any rituals you do together or solo?
No, I mean, we just have fun. Like I think all of us counted a huge blessing to be able to do what we do. You know what I mean? Like being an actor is hard, and getting these kind of opportunities, I believe it's a little bit of luck in it. You know what I mean? And a whole lot of prayer and blessings. You know, we just go back to being grateful and just having fun, cracking jokes, telling stories. You know, Chris is the I call him the grandpa because he's always got a story for you. And me and Ainsley, you know, we tease him constantly, but you know, we just have fun. We really enjoy the time that we're there to make it go by faster so we can get on to our regular lives.
Well, you said that it takes a lot of luck to be in the position that you're in, and prayer and blessings. We can thank the ancestors, but ultimately it also comes down to preparation. And sis, you are a showrunner on this series. That is a huge deal that comes with a lot of power and responsibility. And I'm just wondering if you have the power to finally get Benson and Stabler together, because we fans want to know.
Oh my God, I do not. I do not. You know, I try to stay out of it. You know, people have asked me like what Belle thinks about it. I'm like, Belle is not thinking about them. She's not thinking about their love life. But I love the fact that it's become like such a thing that the fans like are looking forward to and want to happen. And I have no idea if it will ever happen. I have no idea if it will ever happen, but you know, that's part of good TV, you know, getting you real close.
I love it.
Danielle, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on all your success. DBL Nation, you can catch Law & Order, Organized Crime every Thursday on NBC. Thanks again. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Congrats on all the success.
This February, enter the Sandals Blue Valentine giveaway to win an all-inclusive vacation to the brand new Sandals St. Vincent and the Grenadines or any Sandals resort of your choice. Watch DBL every day for a word of the day. Then enter at dailyblastlive.com/sandals for your chance to win a 4-day, 3-night escape for 2. The winner will be announced on DBL February 28th. Today's Sandals word of the day is tropical.
Kelly got it. Nice. Welcome back. We've got some great products from our friends at Morning Save. You got to check them out. Steph, what do you have for us today?
Check it out. We've got the Diamond Muse Quarter Carat TW Lab Grown Diamond Heart Link bracelet.
Cute.
So this deal includes one bracelet. We've got it in this gorgeous rose gold and white gold. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Guys, this is going to sell out so fast. Normally, Tori, this is $300. $6.
I was worried about the price here.
We have it for just $69.99.
Ooh.
That's saving 77%. And I mean, how cute.
And perfect for Valentine's Day.
Now this also is right up my alley. It's the 4-pack Laura Geller Lash Boss Bold Volumizing Mascaras.
Oh.
This Lash Boss mascara, it's volumizing, it's infused with collagen to strengthen lashes and make them appear thicker. And with a 4-pack, this is perfect for Galentine's for your friends.
Oh, I love that idea.
Super cute. So normally these are $24 each.
Oy, yay, yay.
We've got a 4-pack for $20.
Okay.
That's saving 79%. Now this, ooh, look at these. We've got the Mikasa 40-piece Coulson stainless steel flatware set.
Oh, wow.
This set has a teardrop design and a mirror finish that easily pairs with classic or modern place settings. So normally this is $200.
Oh, no.
We've got it for $59.99. That's saving 70%. And then last today, we've got the Tech Theory Fireplace Bluetooth wireless speaker. The LED display replicates the flickering flames for a comforting glow. And the Bluetooth wireless speaker delivers audio for streaming music, taking calls.
What?
Normally, this is $90.
Okay, no, I don't love that.
We've got it for just $25.
I'm back to liking it.
That's 72%
Oh my God. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even scan the QR code on screen. It will take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website. Steph, as always, thank you so much.
Tori, I have a confession.
What?
I still have the crackling YouTube feed of the fireplace.
Oh, it's so
That's
calming.
almost 24 hours a day in my house. That's something, that's my ASMR.
You know what that is? It's a primitive take of man and fire.
I think so.
You're speaking to your primal owl. Your primal.
Ooh, right. We're leaving DBL and starting our new marketing.
Yes!
Alrighty, good luck with
They're like running away.
Me and Eric are going to stick around, so have fun with that.
Primal. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.